Hello, sweethearts and lovelies, and welcome back to Frezno's Master Duel. I am Frezno, and this is Master Duel, and this is Frezno's Master Duel. We continue our series on replays made during the N/R Rarity Festival with the worst fucking deck. I don't know why I made this. It was a rogue piece of nonsense I found in a spreadsheet that other N/R community people came up with for listing decks. And it is fucking stupid. And it doesn't work. And this is the one time it worked versus Nanashino. I applaud their deck choice, to be fair, but my deck choice is a Wetlands beatdown, which has low-level water monsters with low attack and spells to make them have the big attack. Sounds nice on paper, but unless you draw like the god combo hand of 3 or 4 cards, you are not doing shit about shit. And, well, this is just blind luck that this deck fucking worked the way it did. So, basically, I drew the Aquaactrix Tetra and 2 Aquarium cards, which will help the deck go. You'll kind of see. But they're starting with a set and a set, so, you know. Playing rather conservatively. And we will draw another frog card. The frog cards are good, so we'll drop down this, hoping to bait and negate here, and then we'll get this Tetra, get another Aquarium card. We're going to slap all of them down. And before I go to the battle phase, I'll let you know just what we're doing here. So we've got Tetra here. So, water monsters can't be destroyed by battle with a non-water monster. Remember that. My Aqua Actress monster are unaffected by monster effects. And all my monsters gain extra attack and defense. So an extra 600 attack and defense because this is an Aqua Actress monster. And if an Aqua Actress monster battles an opponent's monster, my monster's attack becomes double its current attack and defense. So, you know, not a bad setup, especially in the format without a mass spell and trap removal. So we're going to go to the battle phase and swing in with an 1800 attacker. And we've got a Arrow Mage card, so that makes me think, oh, they're on Arrow Mage. They're not quite on Arrow Mage. They're on some sort of hybrid like that. Well, not really a hybrid. That's the only Arrow Mage card I really saw. But they're going to set again, and pass. Now, I call it Wetlands because there's a field spell called Wetlands, which gives all level 2 or lower Aqua monsters a 1200 attacks. But I didn't get into it this turn, but anyway. We're going to add this Aquarium card to boost my guys. And Flip Flop Frog. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's fun. We're going to hit this Rose Girl for a bunch of damage. And we're going to swing in for 11 with Flip Flop Frog. And on main phase 2, we'll flop it down so I can bounce cards at the end of the next turn here. So that's a good card. I'm slowly putting on the pressure here. And they got nothing. Wow, they're just letting me. I mean, you can see this deck is kind of low power. I've got 3 free turns, and I still haven't done much. I'm going to summon this Ronin Totem, and we're going to go in for a bunch of damage, but I'm not gaming. I'm still not gaming. And this was a misplay. I forgot to set back the Flip Flop Frog. Don't do that. If you ever play this deck, you shouldn't play this deck. It's not very good, but I made these mistakes for you, for the content. And now we finally see what they're playing, and they're about to go off. This is a Rikka deck. The Rikkas are a bunch of plant monsters that like being tributed, and they kind of are an Exceeds engine. So we've got this card. And Rikka Flurries is wild, because they like to tribute themselves, but if they tribute themselves with this Rikka card, I have to tribute a monster too. That's wild. So this card activates, and this Rose Girl activates from the graveyard. They get it back to their hand. I don't know how this deck plays, but okay. They're going to activate. They're going to tribute to summon these 2 plants, and now I have to tribute, but they're chaining their trap card. So they're going to get back a plant monster. They're going to Rikka Flurry, so I have to tribute my Ronin Totem. And this thing is going to do some shit. And okay, it synced all their levels together. So they can go into number 87, Queen of the Night. Now here's where things get funny. So they're boosting their attack, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it's fine. My water monsters can't be destroyed by battle. So I don't care. Battle phase, go ahead. I'm going to get the boost, but I'm still only going to take much damage. And, hey, wait a minute. Why did my Aqua Actress die? Where's that card? Water monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle with a non-water monster. She's a fucking water monster. This is a water plant engine. My kryptonite! Oh, shit. So, already, this stupid fucking deck is struggling. These cool plants have gotten back at me, and all I've got in my hand are frogs. Well, we're going to make the best of it. We're going to flip-flop this frog down, and we're going to set this dupe frog, and, hope for the fucking best here. And they drop down the Rose Girl again. They detach to set the Rose Girl. I don't know why. And they go into Flip-Flop Frog, which will still flip-flop the big Exceeds out of here. So that's something or other, I guess. Alright, back to me. What do we draw for turn? Oh, well, this is actually a good card. The Paleozoic cards. These are also part of the strategy. These are normal, rare staples. They're traps that do some bullshit. They're like pop cards. But if a trap is activated, you can special summon it as a monster. And it's a level 2 Aqua Monster. So, works well with the Wetlands bullshit. But anyway, we're going to normal a flip frog and go into this Rose Girl. And this time we're going to fucking remember to set that floppy froggy. Okay, so back to Rikka. And they pass. On the end phase, I'm going to pop their back row because I'm afraid of it. It was Dried Winds, an Arrow Mage card. So if they were gaining life points, that'd be really bad. I draw another Paleo card. And actually, it took me a while. Well, you can't see it on the replay, but I was really thinking here because I was trying to figure out if I had game on board. And yes, I have game on board. And here's how I accomplish it. So we've got the flip-flop, we've got the dupe frog. We can Ronin Totem to banish the other flip-flop frog, the special summon the Ronin Totem. Then we can Exceed summon ourselves into number 29, Mannequin Cat. And we normal summon the dupe frog. And we have 100 points over lethal with this deck. Jesus Christ. This deck frustrated me to no fucking end to play with. No bad vibes to the Rikka player. I mean, Rikka, the pack it debuted in had two of the most broken archetypes of 2020, Adamancipator and Eldritch. So I always kind of felt bad for Rikka because they're cute plant girls, but they got completely overshadowed because they were not as absolutely butt-busted as Adamancipator or Eldritch, so no one gave them any fucks. But this Japanese player did for the NR Rarity Festival, and, respect to them. Respect to them. Don't give me respect for playing this dumb bullshit deck. Don't play this deck, for fuck's sake. I could have built Megalith instead of this bullshit, but I didn't build Megalith, now did I? I have half a mind to dismantle the fucking thing, build Megalith, so I can play a decent goddamn deck, but, I already have a decent goddamn deck or two for this thing, and you're going to see them next time on Frezno's Master Duel. So, we're going to say goodbye to the stupid Froggy Wetlands deck, and we're going to say goodbye to you for now, and we'll see you for the next one, where I play a deck near and dear to my heart, in a manner of speaking. Okay, see you later.